Captain Clark Gable, now stationed in Britain as gunnery instructor in the American Air Force, has said goodbye for the duration to £1,500 a week and signed a new contract with Uncle Sam. Any lady in the audience like to step up and be shot? Maybe you'd like to hear a few words from Captain Gable.
And here's where our real job begins. We're in the graduate school of gunnery now, learning it in combat, trying to put it on the film, trying to report it in a way that will help the gunners back home to know what to expect when they go out on their first mission.
Hollywood movie actor Clark Gable, seen here with the pilot and crew of the 359th Bomb Squadron B-17 8-Ball Mark II, flew as an observer on mission number 33 to Antwerp, Belgium on 4 May 1943. Gable had graduated from Officer Candidate School in Miami, Florida as a second lieutenant in October 1942. He then attended aerial gunnery school and was ordered to England on the personal insistence of General Hap Arnold to make a motion picture of aerial gunners in action. Captain Gable flew several combat missions and completed the color film Combat America. The best of the combat footage that appears in that film was shot with the 303rd Bomb Group. The 8-Ball Mark II survived the war and spent its last days at Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1945.
Have the privilege to meet General Laker, Commanding General, 8th Air Force.
All right, Laker, sir. Yeah, glad to see you. How are you coming to this camera training film of yours?
Well, it's a little early to tell yet, sir, but we're turning a camera on everything and everybody.
Well, I know what General Arnold had in mind in having you make this gunnery a picture. Captain Gable, our gunners are already the best in the business. But if they were only 10% better, it'd cost the Germans another 100 fighters a month.
In the meantime, we find Kenny and Phil cleaning their guns in front of the armament shop.
Hello, Captain. Hello, fellas. Well, how was it?
You know, Captain, I don't think those Germans like us.
Are you ready to go again?
Sure. Got to get this thing over.
Back at the kitchen, we find a very unhappy and angry man.
Hello, Sergeant Posty.
Hello, Captain Gable.
What's this? I thought you were a ball turret gunner.
I thought so too, sir, but I've been grounded.
Oh, your past crept up on you, huh?
Yes, sir. They found I was chef at the Brown Derby in Hollywood, and now they have me in the mess making a cake tonight for the officers' party.
Nothing you can do about getting back into combat?
I don't think so, Captain.
Well, Sergeant, remember this. There are two kinds of cake. One of them's good, and the other one, I'll be seeing.
We drop in on Lieutenant Bob Wallace to see how he's doing.
How are you feeling? Great. I'll be out of here in a couple of weeks. Oh, Miss O'Neill, it's Captain Gable.
How do you do, Captain Gable?
How do you do, Miss O'Neill? Wally, I never got a chance to ask you. Tell me just what happened when you got hit.
Well, we'd left the target and we were on our way home. We got to the coast and we had our guns stowed away. A couple of FWs snuck up on us and gave us a good burst.
Oh, I see. You had your gun stowed away, eh?
That's right.
That was a little early, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
It's not a very good idea to relax over here until you get back to your own base. Is that right?
That's right.
Well, go ahead. Then what happened?
Well, after I got hit, I climbed down out of the pilot's compartment and got the top turret gunner to help me down into Bombay. He gave me some first aid, put a tourniquet on my leg, and took a good job of it.
Well, that's fine. I guess you think it's a good idea for these combat crews to have first aid training then, is that right?
I sure do.
Yeah. So, Wally, what do you think of the B-17s? Your instruments, your guns, and all the rest of the equipment they're giving you to fight this war with?
It's the best equipment in the world.
That's good. Say, I hear you got your Purple Heart, too.
Yes, Colonel Kendall was in the other day and gave it to me. I was more nervous than when those FWs were diving on us.
Well, outside of that, are they treating you all right around here?
Did you hear that, Miss O'Neill?
Well, Sergeant Posting, back into combat, huh?
Yes, sir.
How'd you manage it?
Well, sir, you know what you said. There are two kinds of cake.
And they don't forget you when you're a little battle-weary and need a rest. At a very gay seaside community, a world-famous resort hotel has been converted for your pleasure by the Red Cross. A great place here. Sleep, eat, or what have you. Hey!
Not on your life, Clark. None of that here.
Oh, but look, ours, just a few shots.
Oh, we're here for a rest. Right, you guys?
Right. Well, all right, then how's this? I'll follow them around with a silent camera for one day. They won't have to say a word. Good deal?
Good deal.
I've just returned from the 8th Air Force, commanded by General Acre, flying with men who were aviation cadets only a few months ago. All I can say is, I can never hope to be in better company. Those boys can take it. And don't think they aren't dishing it out, too. Any kid who can handle himself, and he doesn't have to be an all-American to get into good shape, and who has a few brains, ought to be smart enough to find out how to become an aviation cadet. Any recruiting officer can tell him, or he can write to General Arnold so that one of the staff officers can mail the information. We're getting more and more planes. We need more and more gunners, pilots, navigators, and bombardiers, more aviation cadets. We also need 17-year-old enlisted reservists to get ready for jobs in the Air Forces.